Hey y'all, it's your girl Nazuri, and I am back with another hot topic. So today I wanted to kind of talk about relationships and how you can actually create a space for peace and stillness and, make sure it's that space to be able to express difficult emotions. So I feel like in relationships it can be tough, especially if you guys don't know how to communicate well, or you may just feel like unheard, right? So I feel like to create that safe place, you have to be able to have uncomfortable conversations and you can't run from them. You gotta just face what other people are trying to tell you, sometimes about yourself. And that can be hard because, the ego comes out and, you're so prideful and you don't want to feel like you're not doing it right, So I feel like creating a space of peace when you are kind of going through different things in your relationship. So I feel like creating a space of peace to be able to give each other the opportunity to be able to convey your true intentions, your true feelings without someone cutting you off or not allowing you to really voice how you truly feel, because most of the time, especially if you've been friends with a person for a long time or if y'all been in a relationship for a long time, you think you know this person. But the thing is that we are always evolving. We're always changing into different people, no matter if you've been together since you were in your 20s, your 30s, your 40s, your 50s. People are always changing. So you do have to give people the opportunity and the grace to be able to see who they are right now. You got to give them that time to be able to show you who they are in that moment, not you just jumping the gun and trying to tell this person who they are and how they think. Or, sometimes we hold people to the past, things that they may not have had control over, or they just had a time of bad decisions. And like, who are we to judge anybody on what they had to experience, and that's when you have to allow that person to be able to express those difficult emotions, even if it's hard for you to even hear, So when I say stillness, you have to come to the point where you have to be able to check in with each other. If you really care about this relationship like you say you do, you're going to do whatever it takes to try to make that person feel like you're willing to hear them, meet them halfway, and just grow with them, because it's hard sometimes, getting older. It's like, when you get older, you're tasting what you eat change, but everything that you used to do in life changes. Some things just don't move you anymore, and you just want to experience something different. And sometimes somebody that you have been involved in for quite some time, they'll maybe misread that as far as you acting funny, or you switched up on me, or you're not really dealing with me like I thought you really did. And it's not even that, and I feel like we have to also be patient with each other, when we are going through growth and changes. It's like that's what's going on with us. And it's like, you have to know that in friendships, you have to know that in relationships, that, this is the person that I am choosing to have in my life. And I have to know that I have to be open, and I have to be able to understand them and take the time to show them grace, and that I truly do want to be there. I want to see them evolve. Be on the side clapping for them. You want to surround yourself with people who are willing to make that space of peace for you, who are willing to meet you halfway to talk about difficult things that you may not want to talk about, And that's when if that relationship is meant to be saved. Because if you have a person that's just willing to just say whatever, and I don't care, and I don't really want to talk about it, and it is what it is, that ain't really somebody that you want to keep in your corner, So you got to be mindful of the type of relationships that you are choosing to hold on to. Like, are they creating that space for peace? Are they creating that tranquility in y'all's relationship? If not, it's like, what's the point, you know? And when you're getting older, you know, and you just been through some different things in life, it's just come to a time where you just feel like, I don't want to waste time and my energy on people who are not willing to see me for me and accept me, and also be patient with me as I am growing and transitioning to this person that I know that I'm going to be, but I still got some things that I got to kind of let go of and grow out of. But are you willing to be there for me while I do it? And also, are you willing to be there for people to do it? You know, because you can't expect people to be there for you and be able to take you as you are, and also allow you to unfold and unravel, unlearn and relearn, or learn different things that you never knew, to be able to pour into a person, you know? It really takes two to tango. You know, you can't expect somebody to do everything that you want them to do for you, but they're not willing to do it for you. It's like, it just doesn't work that way. And in that space of peace, you have to be able to give people the benefit of the doubt. You know, we are not perfect, okay? We gonna fail each other, and that's just real. You know, it's no running away from it. You know, we make mistakes, we say things out of context. Sometimes we don't even allow people to finish what they're trying to actually say to you, so you can really understand them. And also just having the opportunity to create that space that when somebody does come to deliver something to you, let it be about them. Because the worst part is somebody trying to come to you and talk to you about something, and you make it all about you. You make it all about you, so it makes that person feel like, okay, you don't really care. You know, you just want to hear your voice. You want to hear about all the good things and all the things going on for your life. And it's like, sometimes you kind of rub people the wrong way, and it makes people not even feel safe with you in that space to be able to talk to you. So I just feel like that's how you create that space, you know? Give people the chance and opportunity to be their true self with you, and you be your true self, and it's just reciprocated. And it just keeps going and growing. And that's the type of positive relationships that you want in relationships. Okay? So all this to say is that you want to make sure you create that space of peace. Like, you want to have tranquility in your relationships. You know, you want to create that opportunity to allow others to be able to express difficult emotions, you know, difficult things that they may ponder on, that they may not be able to talk to people about, but they're choosing to open up to you. So it's just like, that's how you create that peace and stillness in your relationships, is by being available, being attentive, being able to not make it about you, and just let somebody be able to tell you what they are actually going through. You know, you never know what people are dealing with, even if you've been with them for years, even if you guys have been friends for years. We are always changing, okay? We are always molding into different people, finding out different things we like, different things that we don't like about ourselves, about others, things that we don't want to maybe entertain anymore, you know? And it's just like, just give people that grace and that opportunity to be heard, and I promise you'll have more, better, fruitful, real, intentional relationships. Show people is real, okay? Show people that you actually care by giving them that opportunity, that space in your relationship, that you allow them to be able to talk to you about difficult times, difficult things they might not like about you, things they might not like about themselves. Just create that space, and I promise relationships will be better by you just showing, like, you know, just showing up. So this is your chance. This is your chance to create that space in the relationship that you are, you know, working on. Whether it, like I said, if it's just a friendship, if it's a relationship, you know, this is that time. You know, make people feel heard. Okay? Make them feel heard.